Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm planning the week of September 11th through the 17th in my Erin Condren Vertical Life Planner. This week I am using Fall Festival from Planner Pixie Co, and this is a printable kit that I purchased from her. So if you notice any weird coloring, it is my printer, not Randy from Planner Pixie Co. I know when I printed this kit last year, my printer ran out of ink halfway through, so some of the sheets got a little discolored, so that is on me, not the shop. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there. And I also used the rose foil from Caress Press. I forgot what the foil was actually called. It's like pumpkin patch or something like that. Definitely a very fall themed one, and I thought that the rose would fit perfectly with this kit, and I'm very happy with the way it turned out. And I also used some rose foil from Caress Press as well as Scribble Prints Co for icons and stuff if it wasn't already in the Caress Press kit. And then I also used some olive underlays from, I think, Planner Pixie Co as well. I can't remember if it's Planner Pixie Co or Plannahannah, one of those, but I did purchase some olive icons as well as the date dots from Plannahannah so that I can kind of throw in some more olive, because rose is definitely in my opinion, one of the core colors, but olive obviously isn't. So I wanted to kind of throw in more of those since I knew I had more rose colored items. I wanted it to kind of be balanced between rose and olive. And I think especially with the underlays, that kind of worked out well, because you do see a lot of the underlays throughout the kit, and especially with the date headers and some of the icons being olive, I am happy with the way it turned out. And the good thing is that this kit came with so many full boxes that I actually was able to save a lot of the items to use for a second week in a future spread. Not this year. I don't mind reusing kits and using kit leftovers for a spread. I just don't like using the same kit more than once in the same year. So this kit will be saved for another year to be used. Probably not next year just because I have so many new fall kits, but probably the year after that, just so I can finish it and use it all up, especially since it came with an extra color. I don't typically use the extra color in the first round. I like to use the second color in the second round, when I use all the leftovers and stuff. It's a good way to kind of extend your kit and make it look like a different spread, because you now have an extra color that you're using that you didn't use in the first round. So that's what I like to do. Let me know if you guys ever save kits to use again, or if you're kind of a one and done person when it comes to planning. Definitely leave a comment down below. I'm interested to see what everyone else does, because in my opinion, it's called Pumpkin Spice. There it is. That's what the Caress Press kit is called. It's an old version too. It only had 3 pages instead of her new 4-page format, I believe is how many pages, for the mini at least. So anyway, I definitely think that I am more on the conservative side of sticker kit using, I guess is the best way to say it. I like extending my kits as much as possible and saving money, and I definitely don't mind mixing in some multicolor items to make a franking kit or anything, but I know a lot of people like specific kit formats or only using stickers from that kit or whatever it is. So I'm interested to know what you guys do in your kits. So I'll go ahead and get started with the day by day, since I usually do get caught up. Monday, pretty normal Monday. I had my coffee Monday. I watched some YouTube, did some laundry, and then caught up on some filming. And then in the afternoon, did some more editing, did a swim workout, which this is actually pretty late. No, I don't quite remember exactly what it was, but it is a little late in the season to be in the pool. But I know this year it was hot. It got hotter later. So our summer high temps were kind of shifted. It typically in the past it's gotten hot in late April, early May, but this year I feel like it was late May, early June when it started to get hot. So if I was still able to be in the pool in September, that kind of makes sense because the hotness shifted, I guess. So anyway, did a little workout, did some work in the evening, which is one of the nice things about my work schedule, I guess you can call it, is that I don't work for myself, but my schedule is very independent. Like, I have complete control more or less over it, so I can kind of choose when to work and when not to. So this time I kind of worked in the afternoon and evening, and then before bed, Colton and I did a little bit of wedding planning. Moving on to Tuesday, I just marked that I had an appointment. I like to use whatever scripts come with the kit when I can. I don't remember the exact appointment, but I'm assuming it was a meeting that I was on a hiring committee for a position at my work. And I think that this is what one of the meetings was for. Either we had an interview with someone or the committee was just meeting to discuss candidates and stuff. So I'm pretty sure what that was, but because I didn't mark exactly what it was, I don't remember completely. But yeah. I then had writing group, which is a silent co-working session in my graduate school. Had a meeting with my advisor, and then after I meet with her, I usually take my lunch break. And during my lunch break, I like to watch a TV show, and during that time, I watched Sweet Magnolias, which is on Netflix. And then I did some more work, and then in the evening, I went to trivia like I usually do Tuesday nights. Moving on to Wednesday, I did the budget in the morning. And then we ran some errands. We went to the post office. We went to Colton's grandpa's house to kind of clean up and organize a little bit because we were trying to sell the house. And then, well, not me, his parents really, but I mean, obviously we're going to help. So, and then after that, we ran to Walgreens. I believe I had to pick up some pictures that I sent to be printed. So I did that and then got back home, again, watched Sweet Magnolias, had a catch up with one of my friends over the phone. And then we watched Only Murders in the Building in the evening. I do watch that with Colton and his mom. And then again in the evening, Colton and I did some wedding planning. Well, at the time I'm doing this voiceover, we're 6 months away. But at the time of this, we were 8 months away. So kind of not quite in the home stretch yet at this point, but kind of getting there where we need to have all the big stuff booked already. So we're starting to do it. Originally, we wanted to do the wedding planning like twice a week, but now we're starting to do it like 4 to 5 times a week, again, because we're kind of entering the home stretch. So did that. And then moving on to Thursday, I did some laundry in the morning, did some filming. I do like to film my Plan With Me's Mondays and Thursday mornings. Caught up on Sweet Magnolias again. It must have been around the time when the new season was released, because it's on Netflix. What Netflix does is at least with this show, they'll release everything all at once, like the whole season at once instead of like one episode per week. So this must have been around that time. Did some cleaning. Colton and I went to Sonic for dinner. Again, when we came back home, did some more wedding planning. I did a little bit of scrapbooking, and then we played Sequence, which is a game that we got from Colton's grandpa. Moving on to Friday, I did more of the budget. Adrian, which is a friend in my lab group, she was defending her dissertation. So the defense is going to be next week, but this week she wanted to do a practice with the lab, which we always do. So this was her practice this day. Afterwards, I met with my advisor. I watched, and then again after I meet with her, I typically have a lunch break. And this one, I watched Numbers. And then we had a family dinner this evening. I can't remember the exact occasion for it. It probably was a birthday. Unfortunately, I don't remember whose birthday. I think one of Colton's grandparents, but unfortunately, I can't remember. I need to start marking these things down. But again, I hate making scripts, so I kind of keep the scripts generic. But anyway, neither here nor there. Moving on to Saturday, I did some scrapbooking in the morning. Again, Colton and I did a little bit of wedding planning. And then this evening we had a girls' night. We had been watching the Twilight series, or the Twilight saga, if you will. And because one of the girls in our friendship group hadn't seen any of them before. So we were like, oh my gosh, we have to watch them. So this evening we watched Eclipse, which is the third one. And then once that was over, obviously came back home, and then I just read in the evening before bed. And then finally on Sunday, I did some reading in the morning as well as some scrapbooking. I talked to my parents like I usually do every week, or every Sunday specifically. Did some planning. I like to plan out the week, typically Sunday nights, which is what I was able to do this week, luckily. So that worked out well. And then I did some cleaning, had some hot chocolate to wind down before bed, and then we watched a movie night. I can't remember what movie we watched. Again, if I have a script sticker, I'm going to use it. Didn't mark down the exact movie, but whatever it was. Oh, you know what? It might have been the Mario movie this week. I don't remember exactly, but I know we watched it around this time. So I'm just going to say we watched the Mario movie, and we really enjoyed it. So yeah, that was that. So in a few seconds, or actually maybe even a minute, I don't know, you'll see what the final spread looks like with everything filled in, as well as all the stickers that I have left over. If you have any questions on where anything is from, please leave a comment down below. I always do try my best to link all of the shops that I got the stickers from down in the description box below. So chances are it's from one of those shops. I pretty much use the same shops over and over again every week. So yeah, I'll have that linked, and then here is now where I have everything left over. Again, I definitely have enough to use for a full spread later on, and then now you'll see what the full spread looks like completely filled in. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.